All right, we're back for another episode of the Sad Powers podcast. Today, second time, Zichaelpath, everybody.
What's going on, everyone? Hello,
Woo!
Sam's head. All that I'm seeing because I moved my mouse, just your head like floating at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. And I got the space in the background now too for the
Which
painting.
is awesome. You actually have more like space around you.
Yeah, it's wild. Fuck, man, how you been, bro?
Man, I've been good. Streaming basically every day.
That's sick.
Started roasting my own coffee out of boredom.
What? Tell me about that.
Oh, so you buy this like roaster that like has these two metal arms that just rotates the coffee beans around in this hot plate until they're
Huh?
like until they're properly roasted.
That's
I've
crazy.
I've never had better coffee in my life.
So you buy the beans whole.
Yeah, I buy unroasted coffee beans, which are just green beans.
The same ones or like the same brand that you were buying before? Or is it like a different
No,
brand?
before I was buying like Folgers, but this is like
Mm.
I just roasted today Brazilian Arabica beans.
Damn, that's wild, bro. I drink Folgers, so I could be stepping up my coffee game. I never really thought about that.
Oh, it's great. Honestly, I love it.
That's sick, man. What else is new besides that?
Besides that, I just started going back to work finally.
What do you do
Hey,
again,
you got
bro?
it late. Pardon?
Yeah. What do you do again?
I'm a software tester.
That's pretty sick. So what does that
Yeah.
entitle?
So basically, I one of the developers on my team hands me a shitload of code. Can I swear on this podcast? I'm swearing anyways.
Yeah, you should know that, bro. What, have you not watched
Fair.
any episodes? What the fuck, man?
Of course I have.
I'm just kidding. It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so get into what you do exactly.
So basically, what I do is a feature gets pushed to our like code pool, and so the developer is like, okay, so I've this is the new stuff that I programmed in. I need you to test for bugs and all kinds of stuff in the code.
Interesting.
And
Oh,
so
so
basically, what I do is I write these test cases and then run them on a system and see what pass and what don't pass.
interesting. Do you like doing that?
I don't mind it. I'd rather be an actual programmer though, if I'm being honest.
Hmm. So what do you do as like an actual programmer? You write the code, right?
So there's a program where you write the code and then you run your code to make sure it actually runs well with the rest of the program.
Interesting.
It's adding a feature at a time. It's not like you have your boss comes up to you one day and says, "Hey, we need about 300 files of code in the next month. If you could just do that for me, that'd be great."
Interesting. So like, what kind of code would you be interested in writing?
I want to program for video games.
Sick. Like, what kind of video games are you thinking? Like, what style or whatever?
I'm thinking RPG, like role playing games.
Right. So like really good
I
graphics
would,
and shit.
oh yeah, really good graphics,
Hmm.
maybe a good weapon system, maybe a good magic system, the usual.
Dope. What kind of games do you play?
Right now, I'm playing a lot of World of Warcraft.
Dope. What class?
Rogue right now.
Nice.
I've already leveled a hunter to max level. Now I'm leveling a rogue.
Yeah, I never got World of Warcraft. It seems sick though. I liked Warcraft 3 was my jam, dude. I love
See, I
that
never
game
played
so much.
Warcraft again. I've tried like World of Warcraft over the years,
Hmm.
but it never really stuck until like a couple months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. My friend says, "Look, pick a class and stick with it to level 20. Do a couple of dungeons, and then you'll see why the game is addicting."
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, fine. I'll do a couple class. I'll pick a class. I picked a hunter.
Hmm.
So the hunter class, I got to level 15 and I can finally do dungeons. So I sign up for a dungeon. I go into a dungeon. Like I can see now how the class plays, and I'm like, man, that's fantastic.
So that sounds pretty sick. What does a hunter do? Is it like
So a
ranged?
hunter in the game is a guy that uses a bow and arrow or a gun
Hmm.
and has at least one or two pets with him.
Oh,
So you
sick.
can
So you have
actually
shit that
tame
you
pets.
summon or whatever. Or if they
Yeah,
die, are they
you
dead forever? Or
nope, they can be revived.
oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
great. Like, for example, hunters at level you usually only have one pet out at a time.
Mhm.
But with the hunter class at level 15, they get an option of having a talent point, which is what gives you like special abilities that are called talents.
Mhm.
The hunters have an option of having a talent that lets them whatever pet that isn't their first pet. Like they have 3 pets in 3 slots, and they summon the pet in either 2 or 3.
Mhm.
The first slot pet will also be summoned.
Oh shit, that's dope.
So double damage basically to all your enemies is perfect.
Mhm.
And it makes dungeons a breathe because now there's 3 of you fighting one dude at a time.
Interesting. What other games do you play?
I play a bit of Fortnite here and there.
Nice.
Trying to think what else.
Do you play any Magic? Magic the Gathering?
I used to when I was younger, not so much anymore.
Well, they have it for online now, right? Magic
Right,
Arena.
they have that Magic the Gathering Arena, I think it's called.
Yeah, exactly. You should get it, man, and play against me. It'll be
How good
fun.
is your deck? Is this gonna be like you playing with chess with David, and I'm just gonna get my ass kicked in like 1 second?
No, it's like it's not very good because like I'm not putting any money into it. For these like free
Right,
to play games, I never so it's like I'm really like slowly getting better cards. It's like I can't just buy all the best cards and make an
right.
awesome deck. Um, but it's fun. Like I'm trying to get Mitch to play too. And I kind of want to do like the checkmates thing, but while we're like playing Magic, you know?
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah, so I might do that with my buddy
And
Weber.
you could tag it on YouTube as a Magic the Gathering the game, and that
Hmm.
like that description would probably get you more views too.
Yeah, and it's like it's fairly new, so I feel there's not like a tons of people playing it online like there is with Hearthstone and other games, right?
Right.
That are like
See,
around the same kind of style.
I never really got into Hearthstone either.
I loved Hearthstone. I've been playing that for years. I even have a Hearthstone tattoo actually, and I
Do you
kind of have
really?
a Magic tattoo as well in a sense. Yeah.
Nice.
Hmm.
I tried Hearthstone for a little bit. I was doing okay with it, but I just never really like fell in love with it. You know?
Yeah, for me, like living out in the boonies, it's like those like I used to live when I was like up till like 21 or something. I forget how old we moved out here, but um like I was playing all those games like Halo and all Call of Duty, all that shit, and I was crushing. I love those games. But then moving out here, it's like the internet shit. So it's like and like the little bit of lag, like you just get wrecked if you play that type of
Oh,
game, right?
100%. That little bit of
So
lag. Anybody who's a competitive gamer will tell you that little bit of lag is the difference between life and death.
right, exactly. So then I get into like games where the lag doesn't matter, so like card games and stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
See, I was playing Fortnite back when I was streaming Fortnite last year on Twitch.
Mhm.
I got to the point where like I was watching my stream to give myself an extra view, but I was watching my stream on the computer, which was streaming to that platform was kind of fucking up the whole computer. And I was getting really bad lag. I'm like, why is this so bad?
Damn, fuck, eh?
And it's because you were downloading what you were streaming, and it kind of messes up the whole system.
Shit. Fuck, man. Yeah. I kind of noticed that too. It's like where if I have like another program up playing shit or whatever, like Zoom would be super slow. We'd like if I had Netflix open right now, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, especially with you, like it wouldn't make much of a difference to me because I don't live in the boonies. I live in the city.
Mhm.
But living in the boonies has got to definitely hit with the internet.
Mhm. You don't have any tattoos, do you?
No, I don't.
Would you ever get one, you think?
I don't know. I'd have to be something really meaningful. Definitely not like numbers going down my arm. But
Yeah.
I should probably mention to everyone watching, I am Jewish. I guess I can make that joke.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I didn't even get it until you explained it, to be honest. Oh,
we
damn.
we typically don't like tattoos.
Okay, damn. Oh, that's a good point. I never really thought about the correlation there. Um,
Yeah, it's one of those things.
yeah. So that's why you do comedy, eh? 'Cause you're Jewish? Goddamn, bro. Just
It
another
helped. Hey, look, like you didn't know I
stereotype.
was Jewish. I'd said it at least a billion times in my routines.
True, that's a good point. Yeah.
There's no way. Look at the size of this nose.
Yeah, you do
Okay,
have a Jew face. Is that bad to say? I
that
feel like
is
I'm gonna
bad to
get chin
say.
now.
Why don't you just say I have a Why don't you just say I have a rat face too while I'm at it?
No, no, definitely not that. Fuck. All right. Oh, I wish I could edit. I would cut that out, but no, can't. If I get canceled, that'd be good. Good press. What do you want to talk about, man? I forget what we talked about in the first one. I should have watched it and then made sure we didn't like touch on the same topics.
Well, we talked about Epstein, but I don't think we're going to talk about Epstein again.
No. Well, now that you brought it up,
Hey, man, look, the
his
guy's bad.
girlfriend got arrested. Did you hear about that?
Right. Do you see? I think there was a joke. There was like a joke meme that I saw online. Hillary Clinton, like, we're so sorry to hear that she got killed tomorrow.
Yeah, she killed herself tomorrow or whatever. Yeah. Oh man, that's
Yeah,
wild.
this whole thing. You think it's gonna go to bed, and then like someone else pops up, and the story just keeps rolling.
Hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like life is like crazier than any TV show we can produce. You know what I mean? It's like life itself is just so interesting and wild
Oh,
all the
dude,
time.
2020 has got to be the final season.
Damn, I hope not, bro. I hope it's just episode 1 of fucking season 20.
Episode 1 of the pandemic special.
Yeah, I hope there's like another 1,000 fucking. At least like I want to live for. I hope the world lasts at least as long as my life. I don't want to be here for the end of the world. That'd be so sad.
No, I would hate. I hate to like wake up one day and hear like a giant meteor coming down. Like
Yeah, and just
I'm
it'd be
going back
kind
to
of cool
bed.
because like the odds of being there for the end is so unlikely, right? Because
I know, but the crazy thing is, let's say there's like what 7 billion people on Earth now. However many
I think
people are
probably
there
8 billion
when
almost.
8 billion almost. Okay, so whenever a catastrophic event happens,
Hmm.
people are going to be around. There's going to be a couple billion people around.
Right, we're like cockroaches. Like everything is just always trying to survive. There's like life everywhere in every little crook and cranny. So it's like I think it's gonna be pretty hard to make everything go extinct. Especially people. Like there's people out there that just have bunkers full of supplies that could last like 1,000 years,
Oh
I bet.
yeah. Oh no, nothing. But those bunkers are self-sustaining too.
Right, exactly. Oh, so they can maybe like even grow new food out of their poop and shit,
They
grow
do.
potatoes. God damn, dude. I
Ha!
wanna
I
get
found a seed. There we go.
I wanna get super rich just so I can make a bunker. I would love to have a bunker.
Just getting a missile silo bunker.
I would just chill in there. Like if like the coronavirus should happen, do you think some people went in their bunkers?
Oh, 100%.
They're just chilling.
Well, it's either that or they get turned to a zombie. So like that's probably their logic.
What if you had like $1 billion? What would you spend your money on?
If I had $1 billion, I'd do a couple of things. I would open up my own brewery,
Hmm,
and I would start a video game company,
interesting.
and I would work very hard to be the number one streamer and not have to touch that $1 billion to make my own money with it.
You would still stream even if you had $1 billion?
Dude, if I get $1 billion tomorrow, I am 28 years old. I'm probably not dying till like 75, 80.
Hmm.
What am I going to do for the next 60 years?
That's true. It is good to keep yourself busy, right?
Exactly. But at
Hmm.
least if I'm running a brewery or a stream or something, I'm still doing something.
What kind of beer do you like? You like the IPA stuff?
I don't mind the IPA stuff. My favorite is Rickards Red.
Nice. So why
Big
why,
Rickards
why do
Red
you want to get
fan.
into like making beer?
I don't know. I just like the idea.
Hmm. Interesting.
I was actually thinking about making mead specifically.
Oh, I think when you were over the other day, you were telling Leroy about the meat or something, right?
Yeah,
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 that
I
sounds
was. But
sick.
like,
Yeah.
I would call it Meek's Mead and have like the logo would be like some really skinny kid, like scrawny with like big nerd glasses, wearing like a Viking helmet, struggling to hold up like a glass of mead.
So did you have you made it before? Before I think you have, right?
I have, yeah. I've made a couple batches of mead.
And how did it turn out?
Oh, awesome.
Really?
My best one though was taking Niagara peaches and using that as part of the sweetener.
Oh man, that's sick. Damn.
And so the peaches just soak and seep in like the brew for a
Right.
couple of days, and the yeast starts turning the sugar into alcohol, but it doesn't do it fast enough.
So how do you speed it up?
So you mix it a couple of times a day. Like my process only takes 4 or 5 days to get the fermentation going,
Mhm.
and then I put it in the fridge to stop the fermentation process, so which actually stops the alcohol from turning.
Interesting. Okay.
And then I can bottle it and give it to people.
That's sick, man. That's such an like unique hobby to get into. I've never heard of someone that makes mead before. Even that
It's
word. It's so like
I know it's awesome though.
it's
Oldest
so
form of
cool.
alcohol.
Dude, I want some. Will you make me some mead?
When I have some vacation time, I will for sure make you some mead.
Thanks, bro. Sick. What does it taste like?
It it tastes like you're drinking pancakes.
Wow. Damn, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I think that's the best way that I can describe it.
Sick. I'm excited, even though it probably won't be for a long time that I get to have it, but I'm gonna
Well, I
hold you
had
to that.
vacation time. Pardon?
I'm gonna hold you to that you're gonna give me some mead.
I will make you some mead.
All right.
Just don't buy mead because the mead that you can buy in stores is kind of garbage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, the problem is, so they used to have it in this like ceramic jug almost,
Mhm.
and then they switched to a tin can where you have to shake the mead to get it to mix well. But if you shake too much, the can fucking explodes on your hands.
Oh my God. Damn.
Like awful build for it.
Hmm. So, I'm trying to think of questions that I didn't ask last time. That's the problem with the returning guest. So, actually, have you watched any episodes for real?
Yeah, I have. I
Yeah.
watched a couple. I watched one with Shelby.
Mhm.
I watched the one with Taylor, the first one.
Yeah. Nice.
I was gonna watch the one with Melanie.
Yeah, that one I just posted today, actually.
Okay,
I
yeah, that's what I
think.
thought.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And I
watched the
did
one
the
with Michael
vlog.
Hart.
Did you watch the vlog?
No, I didn't.
Yo, you gotta watch that. It's so good. It's not an actual vlog. It's like a short film that me and Taylor made.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little like horror, funny short film. I think we actually did a pretty good job. Considering like we just like he wanted to come over and write, and then I was like, man, let's make a video. Like this was like 7 months ago or something.
Right
And
before Corona hit.
yeah, way before. It's like winter in the video and shit. Um and I was like, man, I'm just sick of like not getting anything done. So it's like, so like we thought of it and filmed it just like all in like one day, like a couple hours or whatever, and it turned out fucking great in my opinion.
Nice.
Hmm. Man,
Well, I
how's your?
remember.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I remember doing the films with David Green for
Old Town or the Gorge?
both of them, Old Town and Gorge.
Hmm. Yeah, man, those are great. I love those as well.
Oh yeah. I was supposed to be the first death in Gorge, but they decided to cut it out.
Oh shit, eh?
Yeah.
Um, how's your TikTok shit going, bro?
I've barely done TikTok.
What? That
It's
one
too
video you
many.
did was so good though.
Oh, with with the fake cocaine,
Yeah, the G powder or
G
whatever.
Fuel. Yeah.
G fuel powder, yeah.
Oh, that was so. I didn't make it any further in the competition, but I'm so proud of myself for doing that video.
What? Maybe because they didn't like that you did the, but you, it was like anti-drug because you're like about to snort it and then you blow it and the camera was sick.
It was too risque, basically,
Yeah.
because I guess they've got to actually show all the winners' videos.
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the whole point, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So is there any other like apps or like mediums that you've fucking been trying to like
Like to grow on.
yeah or whatever?
My main focus right now has been Facebook.
Yeah, it's streaming on the all the time. What are your numbers like now as compared to what last time we talked?
So last time we talked about 2 months ago, right?
Hmm.
My numbers 2 months ago were about 600. Now I'm at 838.
Damn, so like that's views per time you stream, or
Oh no, views per time I stream
what was
is
that? What's the number you just said?
so that's 828, 838 followers.
Oh, okay, sick.
No, but like my last video got 2,600 views.
That's sick, bro. Why don't you
Yeah,
post these videos on Facebook too? I mean, on YouTube as well.
because they're an hour and a half long.
Oh, and it's just like a pain in the ass to upload them.
Exactly.
Interesting, yeah. But you would get tons of watch time.
I probably would, but who's going to sit around and watch an hour and a half long video unless they're a hardcore fan?
I'm sure there's people out there that like, and like, I would just put it on in the background or whatever. I'm always supporting my friends and stuff. But
Right.
I mean,
Thank you for
obviously
that.
not everyone's gonna do that. Yeah.
Well, exactly it. Like I was playing, I was doing mostly World of Warcraft streams,
hmm
and I can share to World of Warcraft gaming groups, like the stream itself,
Oh
and
yeah,
people will
on
tune in.
Facebook, like sharing it is a lot easier. It's like there's a lot of like free ways to advertise, whereas like with
Exactly,
the YouTube videos, you're pretty much sharing it on Facebook or on Twitter or wherever, right? As
exactly. But
opposed,
here's the problem: is that not everyone wants to click on a link.
yeah, exactly. So with
But if
Facebook,
you
it's like,
happen to be scrolling by, that's
yeah,
something different.
yeah, and yeah, that makes sense, man. So do you get like any like income from that?
I have $39 sitting in my bank right now.
And that's just from people just donating because they feel like
Yeah,
it, right? That's so sick, man.
one person donated $10 a couple days ago.
That's dope. Man, yeah, I was watching like Adam Wickens when he used to do like the live streams like once or twice a week.
Yeah,
Um, he would get just donations all the time for nothing. It was just wild.
well, that's what it is. It is.
And
It's almost for nothing. I mean, like you're doing a
yeah,
good job, and they want to support you, which is awesome. Like if I want to get fan subscriptions, I think I need something like 10,000 followers and 250 returning fans.
hmm
If I can do that, I get people will actually pay like $5 a month to subscribe to me, and I get half of that, and Facebook gets half of that.
Oh, okay, so Facebook does the half and half thing too, eh?
Yeah, same thing as
Yeah.
Twitch or YouTube or anything like that.
Yeah, the YouTube. I knew it was like half and half with YouTube, but I didn't know about like the deals with any other websites or anything. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
so yeah, exactly.
Apparently, like the AdSense or whatever is way worse on YouTube than like what it used to be though. It's like way
It
harder
is.
to survive and make money on there.
It is. Well, here's part of the problem is you have your videos can skip, right?
Mhm.
Or sorry, your videos can be skipped. Like the video I sent you with my channel ad,
Mhm.
that one, like people would watch for about 7 or 8 seconds, and then just click away.
Yeah, they had like skip the ad or whatever, right?
But that's like even for me on YouTube, though, come to think of it, like I'm never watching the ad. I'm watching the
Yeah.
timer tick down until I can skip the ad.
Same. Yeah, I've never bought anything or like watched a video because of an ad. Um,
But I've
maybe
also
like once or twice, because like sometimes it's like a music video, right? And it's a
right.
song, and then I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty good. And then, yeah, but not very often. That's why I find it so strange, like that pushing ads all the time, and all these companies put so much into advertising when it doesn't really seem to be as effective as they think it is. Maybe it is, because like obviously it must work. That's why they do it. But like if you look like Tesla, for example, they put no money into ads. It's all just like word of mouth and like doing a good job and whatever.
That's exactly it. Though
And
is
they
them
make
doing a
tons of
good
money.
job.
Yeah.
It's them doing. If they didn't, if their car wasn't good,
hmm
people wouldn't be talking about it.
Right. So if like you don't necessarily need to advertise your shit if you make like the best shit, you know?
Exactly. Like for example, you never see like a Mercedes, or you almost never see a Mercedes commercial.
Right.
or you've never seen a Ferrari commercial.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't. And Tesla's like the big one that I've like never seen, and they're on top. I think they're like the number one car company, if I'm not mistaken. Um, what's your like optimal meal? Like if you're on death row,
If I
sorry
was
for
on
being,
death,
and you get
no,
your
all good. If
last
I was
meal.
on death, so if I was on death row and I knew that I was gonna die, my last meal would be a big honking steak.
Nice. That's a
I,
good
I I
answer.
switched more to vegetarian, but like if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out puking my guts out everywhere.
You're a vegetarian?
Yeah,
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
yeah, I switched in January.
Oh wow. Yeah, I would like to go vegetarian, but like I live with my parents and I'm just so lazy to like buy and make my own food. So I just eat whatever they make me.
Fair enough. It isn't. It's not that hard when you figure out how to do it properly.
Yeah.
Like for example, I could go. I can go out and I can buy a bag of kale and I don't know a can of chickpeas. Drain the can of chickpeas. Put the chickpeas in with the kale salad. Maybe put in like some diced tomatoes or diced cucumbers or something, and then some salad dressing, and that's a meal.
Interesting. Yeah, but you don't got that steak like you said. Having the steak is so good,
Oh,
you
I
know.
miss it. I miss it every day.
I think steak might be my favorite meal too. Like if I was on death row, that's what I would have. Um, I don't know if I've asked you this before, but like, have you ever had your own podcast or anything like that?
So I tried getting one off the ground, but it never really stuck.
What was it about?
It was just about gaming in general. I was calling it co-op campaign.
Why didn't you keep doing it or whatever?
My friend's schedule kept changing. We couldn't keep up.
Mm. You can always do it like alone. Like there is like Bill Burr and Theo Vaughn. It's weird. Like they just sit there and like talk to themselves. Do you think you could do that? Like just
Well,
talking
that's
to
what
a
I do on my
camera?
stream.
That's a good point. But like you also
If I don't
see people
have,
commenting and you interact with them, right?
that's
Or no?
exactly it though. I don't see people interacting or stuff like that if I'm doing it like a podcast.
Right.
I don't know. I'd rather have a podcast with someone.
Right. You play D&D too, right?
I do.
Have you ever thought of like making videos out of that? Like would people watch that, do you think?
I would love to make videos out of that, but the time it would take to edit a video, I could only do about one video a week.
That'd be still
Because
great.
A D&D session is 3 to like 5 hours long.
Yeah, but you could just post the whole thing unedited and I'm sure people would love that.
I could do that.
I think that'd be a sick thing to do. Just you have a campaign going on now that you play online with Mitch, I think, right?
Yeah,
How's that
but there's
going?
no. It's going pretty well. There's no point in me though starting up doing that
Yeah, I
because we're
know. It's
so
just a
far into
thought
the
I
camp.
threw out there in
Oh
the
yeah,
universe. Like in the future, maybe I'll do it, right? If like you would have to start a new campaign, and everyone would have to be on board with that. You know what I mean? You can't just
yeah,
start
exactly.
filming. Like how many you guys have probably done like a bunch of sessions or whatever. I don't even know what to call it.
They are called sessions, but yeah,
Like
we've done a bunch of them.
like how many approximately?
10, give or take.
Cool. So like what levels are the characters now around? No?
I want to say 6 or 7.
Cool. What character are you?
I gotta think about this for a second here. I am a human uh rogue. Human rogue.
Oh, nice. I was a dragonborn rogue.
Nice. Everyone wants to be a dragonborn.
Yeah, it was my first time playing. Give me a break.
No, no, no. Hey, nothing. No, they are an awesome race to play.
Yeah, it's cool to be like half dragon. Like if you're a human, you're just like, I'm already human in this life. If I'm gonna live another life, I'm gonna experiment. At least the first time, I want to be like the coolest thing. Um, yeah, I was having a blast. Like we started the campaign right before all this COVID shit, and I wish we played online and stuff, but we don't. So I've been aching for it. I want to start like an online campaign or something. But it's
You
probably
know what?
like, go
What's your
ahead.
schedule like? Is there just open schedule?
Pretty much. I usually podcast around 9:30 every night. Well,
Right.
not every night, but like most nights. I try to set up one for 9:30 p.m. And besides that, I'm pretty much free.
Well, if I could do like Saturdays, I have a campaign that I'd love to turn into a proper D&D podcast.
That'd be sick, man.
Do you want to join?
Yeah, fuck yeah. We'll set it up. We'll figure something out.
Perfect.
I'm sure people don't want to listen to us talk about that the whole time now.
No.
I love it. I know fucking my best friend Big Dubs fucking listens to all these, and he is who I used to play with, and like he was the dungeon master, and it was sick, man, because like he gave us like a little more leeway because the whole group I was playing with, it was like everybody's first time.
Right.
So he didn't go too hard on us. Like we probably should have died. We all should have died
Well,
multiple times, you know. So like
see, here's the cool thing about it. Here's the cool thing about it, the Dungeon Master. When you're rolling the dice,
hmm
you never actually, the player, if the Dungeon Master has his dice covered, you
hmm
never actually know what he's hitting you with.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
like if you're playing level 1 and the enemy gets like a party wipe of attack,
hmm
if as long as no one can see your dice, the DM can just be like, oh, and it missed.
Right, they can have discretion too, and like instead
Yeah,
of
but they can't do it all the time. Like I've done it maybe once or twice.
that's funny that you lie like that. I would rather it be like hardcore mode and just if I die level one, so be it. You know what I mean? Then I have to make a new character. That's like part of the fun is that it's like you can die and you can die forever. There's only one life, you know?
Oh yeah, well like, I had there was one rate time I was playing as a dwarf warrior
hmm
named Boromir, and he ended up getting killed by a dragon attack.
He should have been a
And
human warrior and he should have been killed with arrows.
should have been. But after Boromir died, I had to roll a new character, so I made Horomir.
Nice. Horror. Uh,
Horomir.
Jesus.
The sexy rogue.
Um, yeah, what other games you play? I like talking about video games and shit.
I'm just looking at my computer here.
You ever play StarCraft 2?
No, I never got into the StarCraft series.
It's a
You
good
know what I
one
have been
too.
playing actually is Stardew Valley.
Hmm. I never played that. What's good on Netflix? What are you watching?
I just finished watching The Order.
Right on. Yeah, I
I've
heard about
actually been watching way more Prime Video than I have been Netflix.
hmm. Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. That's good.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah.
I've been watching Rick and Morty on Amazon Prime.
Rick and Morty's amazing, bro. What did you think of the latest season?
I'm still watching the latest season. I
Okay.
just got past the train episode.
They're all good. I feel like no matter what they make, it's like I would just love it. Just I want them to just pump out like thousands of episodes.
Oh, I know.
I just
Well, I
love the
mean, so
sci-fi shit.
from what I've seen so far, nothing has come close to beating Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick. Everybody
My
loved that.
mom,
Yeah,
she came
the
to
world
town
went
that
crazy when Pickle Rick happened.
because they overhyped. Well, they overhyped it, but it actually lived up to the hype.
Yeah, it's so stupid. I turned myself into a pickle Morty. Oh, jeez, man. My Morty voice is better than my Rick voice. I can't do it. Listen,
That's
Morty.
because for Rick, you gotta talk like this.
Yeah. Oh man. With Morty, you just gotta like be super whiny.
Exactly.
I'm really good at that. Man, fucking.
Please, Rick.
I think David said that maybe Top Comic will come back in like December or something, November.
Oh, perfect.
Would
I gotta
you?
start writing then.
Would you do it? Yeah, you'd get back into it.
I made it to the semifinals. I
Oh,
owe it to
nice.
myself.
Yeah, true. You can always
I've
get on
never.
stage with a mask or whatever. We can I don't know what it's gonna be like. We're gonna have to have like small rooms. I think comedy clubs will be open by then, right? Hopefully.
Hopefully, I'm just hoping that the comedy club doesn't shut down.
Yeah, that would be whack because for Niagara region, Showtime is really all we got, you know?
Yeah, I mean we have the bars, but it's not the same.
Not even close to like, yeah, like a real comedy club.
Yeah, and then what Hamilton has a couple of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, Hamilton's got a levity. I don't know about what else. They probably have like a Yucks or something. We got a Yucks here too, but it's not like everyone can get in there, you know? Like
Right.
levity's like the Hamilton place that I like at least. And it's weird because like the setup there is like so different than Showtime. They're both so great in their own ways. Like Levity has like literal doors that you like open and close between the bar and the comedy room, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you never been there?
No, I've been to the Anchor Bar that's there.
You should go to Levity when you get the chance. And they're definitely not closing, I don't think. They had like a fundraiser on Facebook and stuff. If I had any money, I would have donated to them, but I'm more broke than they are. I need a fundraiser. I gotta work on getting a sponsor for the podcast. So like, did you are we allowed to talk about that? Like, did they sponsor you on for your streaming and stuff?
No, so I'm still waiting to hear back from them. They just went
Okay.
totally radio silent on me.
Damn.
But
That's
I
stuff.
mean, I've still got their energy drinks sitting in my house.
Yeah, it's like Hemp Energy is called, right? I think not a
Yeah, hemp
sponsor.
energy drink.
Yeah, not a sponsor yet. But yeah, it was good, man. I would love it if they sponsor me because it was fucking delicious. Even if they just like sent me like a case for free, I'd shout them out.
Right.
hmm
Also, and the drink you drank was warm too. That's the other thing.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. I wonder how much free stuff I could get by just saying I'd shout them out on my podcast.
Probably not a whole lot.
Maybe some like maybe cheap things like a haircut or something could be like, hey, you know, I don't know.
It was getting a little long, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. hmm
I got a haircut on Saturday. I can't wait.
Nice, buddy.
The barber has a built-in bar.
Word. That's sick, actually. A bar in a barber shop. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Actually, I have seen that, I think, at Hendry's, but nowhere else. Um, shit, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, fucking you into comic books at all?
A little bit.
What kind of comic books did you read?
My biggest reading was The Darkness.
What's that about?
The Darkness, you know how in the Bible, when God said, let there be light, and then there was light from the darkness?
Okay.
The Darkness is this like primordial entity that existed before God created the universe.
Oh shit, that's
And
sick.
it possesses every human in a particular bloodline. Every male son gets possessed by it. If you have sex, the girl will get pregnant. And then the second she gets pregnant, you die, and the darkness has to wait until the kid becomes 21 years old.
What the fuck? That's wild, dude.
But what the darkness does is as long as you're in darkness or at least very dim light, you can create whatever you want. Summon demons, create whole frigging buildings, arch towers. At one point, Jackie Estacado, who's like the current wielder of the darkness,
So you're
made a
super
drug.
powerful, but you can't get laid. Damn, tough call, man.
But you can create women. But you can create women who don't have wombs.
They don't have. Oh, okay. What?
Because
That's wild.
yeah,
That's kind of
yeah,
cheating. So you can just make your like self these like robot sex dolls, or they actually have their own consciousness.
own consciousness and
So you can
everything.
create life. You can just create whatever. Oh, damn, this is a weird comic. I gotta read that. I like comic books are so weird and interesting because like they're not held back by like a budget, like a movie or TV show is.
Exactly.
So they can just take more risks and just hit you with that really wacky stuff. That's what I love most. It's like there's this weird series I talk about it all the time actually called Crossed, and it's like zombies but like times like 1,000 where it's like they're like super smart, right? And it's like their basically only focus is like to cause havoc or whatever and just be evil. But you know, it's like it's just so much scarier to me that it's like because they can like instead of just being like, they'll actually like figure out how to get inside your house or like the smartest way or stuff like that to kill
Right.
you and stuff, right? It's like imagine a disease that like changed people into psycho murderers, but they didn't like become stupid like zombies. It's like way crazy, right?
That would make for a good TV show
Yeah, and I wish it
or a
didn't.
good movie.
And they don't even write the comics anymore. I guess it wasn't popular enough. But yeah, it was like a whole thing where it's like they would even another cool thing with comics is like they would let different writers and different artists take over and then like write stories about it. Like every comic book does that. I feel like so many artists have drawn Batman. So many artists have like written Batman stories, right?
Right.
Hmm.
But there's always going to be Batman stories.
Yeah, forever. It feels like it's cool to see like kids these days, you know, like with Batman shirts or whatever, and it's like it's awesome to see that like that stuff like keeps like their childhood might be the same as mine in a way. Like their technology is still way better, but they have like the same superheroes that I liked and stuff, which is pretty cool. Um, what kind of music do you listen to, bro?
Just about anything, as long as it has a good beat.
Hmm.
That's like my only requirement is that it has a good beat.
Well, like, what's a good band or something if people want something to look up?
I love USSR.
Okay, I never heard of them. I never heard
Oh,
a
they're
lot
a
of
good
people
band.
on. I feel like it sounds familiar, but I can't like name a song or anything. Um, is there anything else you want to talk about, bro?
No, I can't think of anything else. I'm pretty burnt out on my end, though.
All
I've been up
right,
since 5.
we can stop. This has been dope, bro. Thanks, man.
It has been.
Definitely went longer than we went last time. We got in like 45 minutes, I think.
Oh, yeah, just
About
about.
cool, bro. Zichaelpath number 2. Shout out our shit if you want for people to find you.
Yeah, okay, so you can find me on Facebook, fb.gg/the Zichaelpath.
Okay.
I'll send that to you so you can put it into the bottom of into the
Yeah,
description of
I
your
wasn't
video.
doing that when I started the podcast, and you were on one of the first episodes. So I don't think I linked anything the first time, but this time I will link all your shit. Everything you send me will be linked in the description, buddy.
Perfect.
All right. You're the man. Peace out, brother.
All right, see you, man.